In this video lecture, I will discuss rules of inference. So what is rules of inference? There exist rules of logic which can be employed for establishing the validity of argument, and these rules are called rules of inference. Okay, so the first rule of inference is rule of conjunctive simplification. It says that whenever P and Q is true, that means P is also true, or we can say if P and Q is true, therefore P is also true. So this can be written as this also: when P and Q is true, that means P is also true. So that will be always true. Why? Because if P and Q is true, it will be true only when P and Q both are true. So definitely P will be true. And then the second rule of inference is rule of disjunctive amplification. This rule says when P is true, P or Q is also true. So that also is true only. Why? Because if this is true and here we have OR, so one of the input is true, so definitely P or Q will also be true. So that means if P is true, therefore P or Q is true. Then the third rule of inference is rule of syllogism, that says when P implies Q is true and Q implies R is true, therefore P implies R is true. So same thing can be written as P implies Q, Q implies R, therefore this symbol is therefore. Okay, therefore P implies R is true. The same thing can be written as this also. Why? Because we are saying when both of these are true, then only this is also true. So this is also called as conclusion. Okay, so when these two are true, therefore the conclusion is also true. Okay, so here that's why when we say these two are true, so we have put and here. So this can also be verified. We can verify it using truth table. So how we can verify? We have P, Q and R. So we'll find P implies Q and we'll find Q implies R, and both we will take and. Okay, we will take and then this result we will take implication with this P implies R, the conclusion. This is nothing but conclusion. Okay, and then if I get tautology, okay, I should get tautology. So that's how this rule can be verified using truth table. What we should do? These two, P implies Q, Q implies R, we should find the truth value. We have to take and then whatever result we get, that we should take implication with this conclusion. We should get tautology. Okay. Then the next rule of inference is modus ponens, or rule of detachment. So what is that rule? It says that whenever P and P implies Q is true, therefore Q is also true. So this also we can verify using truth table. Same way we will take P, we will take P implies Q. So if I say P, and so here we have 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. So P implies Q will be 1 1 0 1. So we have to take and of P and P implies Q. So that means P and P implies Q, we have to take and. If I take and, I'll get 0 1, I'll get 0 0 1, again I'll get 0 1 0, I'll get 0 1 1, I'll get 1. Okay, and then this result we have to take implication with Q, right? Because this is the conclusion, and Q is what? It is 0 1 0 1. So when I take implication, 0 0 will be 1, 0 1 will be 1, 0 0 will be 1, 1 1 will be 1. So you can see here we are getting tautology. So definitely that means this rule is correct. So if I have to verify these rules, we can verify using truth table like this. And while solving the validity of the argument type of question, that I will be discussing in my next video. So we'll be having some premises like this, and then we'll be having some conclusion. Together it is called an argument. We need to check whether the argument is valid or invalid. So using some rules, if I get something like this, no need to verify it again using truth table. We will directly tell, okay, using the rule of detachment, the given argument is valid. So how we represent? We write the premises like this, and then we write this conclusion symbol, and whatever I write here after this, we call it therefore Q. So that means this is the conclusion. So whatever I write after this symbol, that will be nothing but the conclusion. Means from these two, this is the conclusion. And always remember, whatever I am writing here above this line, that will always be, that we assume it is always true. and from this can be true or it can be false. If it is true, then we will say the argument is valid. If this is false, we will say the argument is invalid. Okay, now the next rule is modus tollens. So what is modus tollens? Modus tollens, it says when I have P implies Q and negation of Q, when both are true, then negation of P must be true. This also we can verify same way using truth table. Find the truth value of this, find the truth value of this, take and the result of and we have to take implication with the conclusion, we should get tautology. Okay, so this like this also we can write, or this is the tabular form. This way of representation is called as the tabular form. Okay, and then the next rule is rule of disjunctive syllogism. So what is rule of disjunctive syllogism? If I have P or Q, if this is true and negation of P is true, therefore Q is also true. Or we can write this way also, P or Q and negation of P, therefore Q is true. Okay, so hope you have understood the concept of this rules of inference. Thank you for watching.